A couple of suggestions. Please change the logo on the football field to the new dog face logo, not that running elf anymore. Seems like it's bad luck. Draft Riley Leonard. He's the 6'5", 235-pound guy we're looking for. Don't play him right away. Groom him under someone like a Carson Wentz or even a Joe Flacco or someone other than Deshaun Watson. And run harder training camps. Let's get these guys calloused before preseason starts so they don't get hurt every 5 minutes like they've been doing every year. All right, that's it. That's my 10 cents worth.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Tim, you can change the logo. Hadn't been 2 good years with Elfie at the middle, at midfield, but Riley Leonard is not a guy that is really on my radar. If you want to take him late as a developmental guy, there's guys that I like better. I agree. They have to, when you've had as many injuries as the Browns have had the last 2 years, it hasn't been just 1 year, it's 2 years. You got to look at everything. You got to look at training camp. You got to look at how much, you don't have to beat the crap out of each other, but you have to hit each other, and you have to make it more physically demanding than you have. I would look at everything there because you've had way too many injuries the last 2 years.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, my argument kind of against what the caller was saying earlier is I'm sure with the Detroit Lions, they have probably a very physical training camp, that their physical mentality, and look how many injuries they have. Pretty much they have an entire starting 11. You could field a starting unit on defense with the guys that they've got injured. So I think it's more just bad luck than anything. Maybe if you're the Browns, you need to look at potential, how do you improve as far as, injury prevention is concerned? Is it a strength and conditioning thing? Is it a training staff thing? I don't know. But like you said, when you're going on the verge of 3-14, you have to look at basically every single thing that's part of the organization and see where you can go forward. As for Riley Leonard, I kind of am with you. He's definitely a day 3 guy for me. He obviously, he's going to be playing again next Thursday against Penn State in the semifinals, but looking at his numbers from Notre Dame this season, they didn't ask him to throw the football a lot. Right now, only 349 attempts on the season. He's completing about 66.5% of his passes. Still less than 2,400 yards. That's less than 200 yards a game. And in today's NFL, you got to be able to throw the football. Granted, there's a lot of exciting physical tools with Riley Leonard, but it seems like Notre Dame is kind of leaning towards using him more as a runner. Granted, he's a really good runner, but still need your quarterbacks to be able to throw the football. We don't quite know how good of a thrower Riley Leonard is because Notre Dame really hasn't had to make him a thrower. We'll see if that happens on Thursday, but maybe as a developmental option, kind of take a swing at it. I wouldn't have too much of an issue with it because if you're going to miss on a guy with exciting tools,